Number 3, area rep at ringside, Mohammed Asif Ter, and the area secretary, Les Potts. This contest is 8 3-minute rounds of boxing in the welterweight division. Introducing to you firstly, boxing out of the blue corner, wearing the black coloured shorts trimmed with gold. At the weight he's scaled 10 stone, 4 pounds, 6 ounces, from our nation's capital city, London, presenting Lee Hallett. And opposing him, boxing out of the red corner, wearing the black, white and gold coloured shorts. At the weight he scaled 10 stone, 5 pounds, 8 ounces. His ring record this evening, 16 contests, 12 wins, 4 defeats. A local man from Ellesmere Port, Matty Fagan. Chris O'Connor, timekeeper at the bell. Star referee in charge of the action, buries John Latham. 8 3-minute rounds.
Right, lads, you know what I expect from you both. You obey the instructions at all times. When I take a break, you both break clean, defend yourselves at all times, and the best luck to you both. Touch gloves.
There you go, there's the records, Matty Fagan and Lee Hallett. 12-4 records, deceiving there for Matty Fagan. There's been a couple of those where really he should have got the decision. Should be further on in his career. Talented boxer, isn't he? Nice, tidy box fighter.
And he's got it all in terms of boxing. He's got every trick in the book. He's very sneaky. He was an unbelievable amateur. And you know, hopefully he can try and get a few wins under his belt and put himself on the domestic scene.
You know, he's in no limits there. What's he been saying, Tom? Is he fired up, ready to go? Is this going to be a prolonged attack at this, and maybe the final part of his career, really determined to win some titles?
Yeah, I think he knows, doesn't he? It's now or never, so he's got to sort of push on now and try and take it with both hands. Oh, he started really well.
Yeah, he started well here, hasn't he?
Looks like he means business.
Yeah, since Matty sparring when he was over at Harney's a few years ago now, when he just turned over in Manchester, talented, slippery. When he's fully on form, he's good to watch, isn't he? Very clever. That left hook's landing straight away.
He started great here. Sometimes he takes a bit of time to get into it, but looks like he's on the ball from the off here and he's switched on.
Good friend of Paul Butler, isn't he? I used to share a car over to Manchester, and you mentioned Butler's dad there before. Who is the best golfer then between you and Butler's dad, Tom?
It's got to be me, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I think that's why he hasn't came tonight. He never had the money to pay for the ticket because I beat him at golf. No doubt he'll be watching. I'll get a text on him.
Hallett's got a tough job on his hands here. He's not easy to land on, Fagan, and when he's landing on you hard and early, it's going to be an uphill battle, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. He's as I said, he looks like he means business from the off here. He's letting some leather go and he's put a bit of power behind it. Nice tight guard.
He's still going to be a lightweight, Matty, or maybe 140, or 135 his limit?
No, he's definitely a lightweight. I think he knew this early on. He hadn't really come in below 10-4, 10-5, so I don't think there was no need to be, killing himself and getting down to 10 stone or below. So I think it was one of them where he was happy to have an extra few pounds to play with.
He's using all the tricks here. Lee Hallett, he had a tough start to the round, but he's managed to maul and grab, just tie Matty up a couple of times, and end of the first round's coming. He's survived it.
Yeah. Good round from Matty, good opener.
Danny Witho in his corner.
I think he'll be happy with him there.
How's life at no limits, Tom. You know, it burst onto the scene very quickly, didn't it? You know, it quickly became a high-profile, successful gym, and it's settled down now, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think we had a bit of a boom, didn't we? We had a few fighters in, you know, big fights, and including myself, but a little bit of unluck, bad luck with obviously like Ryan Mackay having a bit of an injury. He sort of fell off the scene. Tom McGuinness, he was unlucky to get beat by a good Colin Day, and then Mason obviously with his lip. And then obviously I've had two big title fights where I've come off on the wrong end, on the losing end, but you know, we're boxing, isn't it? You've got to take the good with the bad, and you know, we're back now, and we're all looking to all push on.
Not just because you sat next to us, Tom, but those for Phil Bowles and O'Hara Davis, it's not as if you're disappointing. You know, that's top British level, isn't it? Bowles, he's mandatory for a British title now.
Well, he's fighting Akeem Ellis-Brown for the British and Commonwealth. I think obviously if Phil comes through that, it makes obviously my loss look a lot less. But
and we won't go into it all, but it wasn't the best time, was it, for you at the time you fought Phil Bowles? So maybe that's one you can just sort of overlook a little bit.
To be honest, I had a lot on my plate, and I'd had a tough 6 months where I wasn't boxing as well, to be fair. A bit of inactivity. It all come into play, but you know, no excuses. I'm glad that I boxed, and you know, it's learning, isn't it? You know, might get the chance to fight Phil Bowles again in maybe 6 months' time, where I'll have another period of activity, and I'll have the big fight with Masha. I've come through with the win against him, and you know, puts me back on the map. And I think that's when I'm at my best, when I'm active. That was at my start of my career. I was fighting regular, and I think the last 18 months I've just been a little bit stop-start through no sort of fault of my own. Just one of them things. So I was glad to box the other weekend. You know, didn't feel like there was much ring rust there. Maybe a little bit of timing, but you know, it soon came back.
Yeah, 5 weeks to go to that big fight with Masha Dodd, and Tom will be staying on commentary for Masha's fight with Ibrahim Riaz, which is coming up next. Hallett's just giving Fagan a bit more movement in this round, Tom, isn't he?
Yeah, he's looking to check off all the time, isn't he? It's that southpaw lead do. But Matty needs to be a little bit clever. He's good with southpaw, so we should be quickly onto that.
Don't forget, you can send your comments in all over the place tonight. YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, VIP.tv. Send them in, and if they're good, I'll read them out. Any questions for Tom as well? What was Danny saying before? And Tom, did he want Fagan to get rounds in, or is Matty past that stage now? If you see an opportunity, just get rid of him quick.
I think Matty will. I think they won a few rounds, because it's been a while since Fagan's boxed as well, to be fair. So obviously it's always a bonus if you get rid of them, but at the end of the day you want a bit of ring time, and looks like he's enjoying it so far. He's coming and having a little go a bit more here, Hallett, isn't he? So hopefully that makes a bit of a better fight for Matty, gives him a few more opportunities.
Another round in the bank there for Matty Fagan. A few people watching tonight. We've got Nathan Bennett in a tremendous fight last week with Ben Fields. He's saying credit to Andy Bishop in the last fight. Without him, there'd be no shows like this. James Roberts, I'm not sure what this says about the way James Roberts has spent his birthday, but what a perfect end to a great birthday. So
I think that's through me commentating, isn't it?
Is that what it is?
Must be since I started on the mic there.
Maybe you should have better birthdays, James. But thanks for watching. And Joe Mack saying maybe Fagan should just finish things off with a left hook. But
I'll shout that to him now, see what he can do.
Yeah. Nothing new boxers love more, is there, than someone in the crowd shouting hit him with a left hook or something like that, Tom?
Hit'em's the best.
Seconds out. Round 3.
We go for round 3 of Matty Fagan and Lee Hallett. 2-0 to Fagan so far.
Lovely. Good job. Lovely shot to the body. He's definitely coming and having a go now though, Lee. He's settled in after a tough first round, but
Yeah, Lee's all right, isn't he? You know, you get some opponents, but Lee can look after himself. You know, he's organised, isn't he? He's clearly knows what he's doing. He's only got 1 win on his record. Bit deceiving.
He knows how to frustrate you as well, doesn't he? He's obviously southpaw. He's using that well, but he's just been caught with a lovely lead right hand from Fagan. Just switched as well, so he's can always get over in confidence in the fight, and he's looking good.
And Matty's just waiting for Hallett to get off first, isn't he? So he can counter him now.
Yeah. Great judge of range, Fagan.
Yeah. Use his feet well, doesn't he?
Yeah. Just tricky, very tricky with the feet. So when he's on form, he's great to watch.
Yeah, beautiful, stepping around there, banging into the body.
And he's vicious with it as well. He's nasty inside, which is good.
Yeah, people watching at home, you know, when Fagan's relaxed in sparring, when he's fully in his groove, he can be a joy to watch, can't he?
No, yeah. He's as I said, he's definitely the amateurs. So he's brought that with him to the pros.
Hallett just looking a little bit marked up around his eyes now. He's taken plenty of little shots. Fagan's just found his range a bit more in this round.
Lovely body shot. I think he needs to go down here a little bit more. Go downstairs a bit and then start bringing him up.
Lee's struggling to cope with him when he steps around, isn't he? When he keeps changing angle.
Yeah, he's took him up quite well, but his head's down quite low, so he's not too sure where he's coming from. Before you know it, Fagan's gone.
Nice and tight inside Fagan there. Yeah, best round so far, that. 3-0 for Matt Fagan.
He looked brilliant there, he looked great. Considering he's had a long period out the ring.
Yeah, it didn't take him long to find his range, did it? Find his rhythm?
No, he was on it from the very first bell, wasn't he?
Looking at Lee Hallett there, he's got 5 more rounds of that to go. You know, if Fagan can just keep that up for another round or two, it's going to get difficult for Lee.
Yeah, I'm not too sure how many of Lee's fights will have been more than six rounds, to be fair. I think predominantly he's only 4-4s and 6s, so could be a test when it gets in the later round where it gets that little bit tougher.
10 seconds, corners. Seconds out. Round 4.
Lee's come out with his elbows glued to his sides here, Tom. A couple of those body shots must have took the toll
a bit of a telltale sign he's been getting into the body. He's trying to get up on his toes now, isn't he? And not settling, giving Matty the chance to land.
I thought there'd been a head clash there. He's pulled in for a low blow.
Didn't think it was low, to be fair.
No, straight away I looked at Matty's eyebrows because he does have a tendency to pick up little cuts, doesn't he? He's got those heavy eyebrows. I thought there'd been a clash of heads, but
I think Lee worked the head there, didn't he, for a little breather. Good shot. Great feet again, getting round him.
Lee's just going to try and make this as messy as he can, I think, isn't he, Tom?
Yeah, he's going to try and frustrate him now, isn't he? Take him out of his groove, because he's probably going to try and annoy him a little bit, isn't he? Because Matty's on form at the minute, so he's going to try and unsettle him and get him out of his rhythm.
When you're fighting a guy like this over 6 or 8, Tom, and you've done well, but you've not really made you've not really looked like finishing the fight. What is Matty's doing here? And they decide to mess you around it. How easy is it to fall into that rhythm and just start counting down around yourself, just put them in the bank, or do you manage? Are you always constantly looking for the finish? Or do you sometimes do what your coach wants?
Yeah. If my opponent do the week, I hit him. I hit him in the first round. I thought, you know what I could do with not getting rid of him here. And then when I did eventually hit him properly in the third round, he went over. It was a case of where he could go here, and then he just hung on, and then had a good fourth round, and he was without nowhere. Not trying. I was trying to get rid of him, but he was getting on his bike then for round 5 and 6. He was weren't staying there at all. So it's hard. It depends each fighter. Each fighter might be different. Yeah. I think with obviously what I had coming up, I could have went a bit more gung-ho in the 5th and 6th round, and I definitely could have got rid of him, but I'm not worth clashing heads and you know, put myself out to a big fight with Masha. It's just round the corner.
Nice punch picking there from Fagan. Hallett scored a couple of little counters himself.
Yeah, he's through the lead hook lovely from the right hand. So I think Fagan just got to be a bit higher with that lead hand, and or be a bit more aware that it's going to come.
You look back over Fagan's career. It was that Joe Murray fight, wasn't it? That was the night where he could have broke through, and he boxed so well. We all at ringside thought he deserved a decision. He didn't get it, and that star just died a little bit, didn't it?
When he read the scorecards out, we were all certain it was going to be Fagan. He'd had him over. It was comfortable throughout, and there was not one more shot on us ringside. I think if you look at that, he could have been in big fights then with the likes of Lewis Ritton and stuff like that, but everything happens for a reason, doesn't it? Joe Murray's gone missing now, hasn't he? I don't know whether he's retired or is he coming back or what, but
yeah, don't see much of Joe anymore. Joe went through that spell where he tried making some noise, didn't he? And then he fought Ritz, and it all went. Took that fight on not in the best condition on short notice, and
I don't think he made lightweights that well, did he? Joe Murray, and Ritzen's obviously quite a big 10 stoner, isn't he? Really, he was incredibly making lightweight, so it was always going to be a tough night.
People watching over in America tonight, James Ortega, big fan of VIP boxing. Action Jackson, it's a good name. He reckons Fagan should be able to get Hallett out of there at some point. I thought Hallett made things a bit more tricky in that round, but Fagan's beautiful to watch, Action Jackson thinks, and yeah, you're right there.
Just landed a lovely left hook to the body. I think if anything is going to get with him, it will be a body shot. He looks quite tough. Lee Allen, obviously he's campaigned at quite a higher weight than Fagan, who's predominantly a lightweight. I think Hallett's, being at box people a bit heavier at welterweight, so it's going to be tough to get him out with the red shot, so I think he needs to go downstairs a little bit more.
Just 30 now, Matty, so there's plenty of time into left for another burst. He's not fought for a year since that Robbie Barrett, another unfortunate defeat to Robbie Barrett. But plenty of opportunity, plenty of time for Matty if he can stay dedicated, keep in shape and keep racking up the wins. He is going to get one more, isn't he? One more big chance.
To be fair, he's he hasn't got that many miles on the clock as he's 30, but he's only had 16 fights. I think I've been a pro less time, but I've had more fights in the end.
Beautiful 1-2, clean as a whistle that. I think he's looked really good actually tonight for a year's absence, Tom.
Yeah, he doesn't really look like he's been away. It's mad to think that was a year ago since he boxed Robbie Barrett up in Barnsley.
Nice feet again. Right didn't land, but just switched his feet and looked for that left hook to the body.
He's looking very neat and tidy, isn't he? He's clever, he's not really shipping any shots when he is inside. He's moving the head well. Just out of range there again, as I was saying, he's a great judge of distance. he's looking very, very comfortable.
Yeah. He looks confident as well.
I know Hallett, you know, people look at his record and he's only won 1 and lost 12. Everyone's going to think, oh yeah, it's a foregone conclusion, but he's got to look good against them, hasn't he? And he's doing that.
Complaining about low blows, yeah, that looked right on the belt line to me.
Yeah, it wasn't desperately low. He gave him one back, didn't he?
I definitely think it hurt though. Hallett just got on his bike, didn't he, when that landed?
He's having a little word with Fagan as well, isn't he? Trying to get a bit mouthy.
Some little bursts here of real class from Matty Fagan today.
Yeah, he's looking like he's really enjoying it, to be honest. It's good to see. Nice to see him with a bit of fire in his belly as well.
Let's have a little run through some of the other people first. At the gym, Tom, who maybe have been out the limelight for a little bit. I can see Luke Willis. Django Willis hasn't been seen much. I think he's waiting for a big opportunity, isn't he?
Yeah, hopefully there's one just round the corner. He's back in the gym, he's training hard, so hopefully he gets a chance. He's a talented lad, so I think he deserves a good shot.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
As you mentioned earlier, Ryan Mulcahy, it's a bit of a loss that Ryan could really fight, couldn't he? That injury just took all the wind out his sails.
Yeah, it was a lengthy layoff and long rehabilitation period, so I'm not too sure. He has been in it a few bags, so never say never. He might end up back in there, but I think it's hard when you've had that long out the ring. Probably feels like he's going to have to play catch up. But he's a couple of years younger than myself, so there's no reason why he can't do it. He's a very good kid.
Yeah, he's due to fight Bilal Raymond, wasn't he, for the area title?
Yeah.
Kane Gardner in your weight division's got that opportunity now.
Yeah, I've seen that's a great fight. I think it's one that Kane can win, to be fair. I think he's looked very good, he's looked strong. I think Ryan would have beat Bilal that night. I think he was looking great in sparring. It was just a proper freak injury when he was having one of his last spars, I think, with Liam Taylor.
Yeah. Round 6 of this one, all Matty Fagan so far, but it's not been a grind to watch, has it? He's been plenty to watch from Matty. He's moved his feet well, used his angles well.
Yeah, he hasn't waited. He's been very proactive. He's popped the jab off, getting round and lovely angles. He's landing at will, so I don't know. As we were saying before, I don't think Lee's boxed many times more than 6 rounds, so he is starting to look tired, and there's becoming less and less from him. The odd pop shot. Lovely. Good shot again.
And it's good getting 8 rounds in for Matty here, because he probably is at that stage of his career where he might get offered something on short notice. He's got a good name, a good record, and he will be we have got a clash of heads this time.
I think it was accidental from
both, blood though.
Both with a bit of both, really, to be fair. It was just a bit of an accident.
No blood. Both safe. He might well get offered a short notice fight.
That's it. I think that's what people sort of looked at him as now, because he's being beat by Joe Murray, he's being beat by Gary Buckland, being beat by Robbie Barrett. Might look at him a bit of a name and a good opportunity to put themselves up there, and he's a lot better than what his record suggests.
Yeah, maybe any matchmakers or managers watching this to see where Matty Fagan's up to might just think twice about taking him on as opponents. Look nice and sharp tonight.
Tell you, he's had a year out the ring and to come back, and he's looking good in round 6, so round 7 actually.
Time flies when you're having fun, Tom.
Telling you, can't keep up with it. I'm not looking at the ring, guys, that's what it is.
Lee'll just be counting down the minutes now, won't he? He'll know the end's in sight.
Yeah, definitely. He's got 3 left. think he's almost there, isn't he?
No, I think you're just taking a round off.
So yeah, oh yeah, we've got another 6. We've got another 6.
Another 6, yeah. You just give Lee Hallett some overtime there.
Must have been a bit hard this week.
Are you fully into it then, Tom, now? Have you had a week off after your last fight, or was it straight back in?
I had a few days, just I had the Sunday, Monday off, and then I had a few days light training. Obviously wanted to come down for me, peak a little bit. And then obviously this week I've pushed back on. I've had some tough sessions in there, and sparred Andy Crawler on Wednesday. So sparring him again this week, and obviously he's razor sharp, ready for his final fight. So it's probably a bad time to spar him after a few days off, but yeah, no, it's a great night for me, and obviously I'm full steam ahead now till the 23rd November.
How's Crawler approaching it? Is he just making the most of it? Because he'll never do this again, will he?
Yeah, I was speaking to him, was saying that, what does it feel like? Does it feel mad? Because obviously you spend your whole camp like counting down the days and waiting for your fight, and then it's like once it's over, you feel like you've got nothing to look forward to, sort of thing. And I think for him now it's one of them. He said I've got 2 weeks left, and then that's it. That's a great shot. He's looking to hold on here now, Lee.
Yeah, Matty will realise that. He's going to look to take advantage straight away, isn't he?
It's a lovely left hook. I think he needs to throw a little bit more, because he's going round that way quite a lot.
Right,
a bit unsteady on his feet there.
Matty.
I think he should jump on him a little bit here.
Yeah, clever from Hallett there, just tying Fagan up on just where the referee can't see.
Almost shouted something to Matty there. Nearly forgot I was on the mic.
We don't mind, Tom. We've had worse shouted out. The years on VIP.
Crying out for another left hook. Going the body well again, yeah. I think Lee's definitely looking to hold now.
He's in full-on survival mode, isn't he? Give Fagan plenty to work with for 6 rounds, but he's just set on surviving and frustrating now.
I think he had the right goal for like round 3, 4 and 5, and then that's when it started to get a little bit harder. He's not used to being in these waters. And, if you think if Matty steps it up, if he's got another gear in there, he might just to that left hook before landed lovely, and his legs seem to go.
Danny in the corner's not letting him just drift his way to the final bell, is he? He's telling Matty to keep moving them feet, keep using them angles. He wants him to keep this intensity going. Yeah,
do you know what? I think that's what Matty's being guilty of in fights. You could argue like the Joe Murray, where he probably took his foot off the gas a bit and thought, I've got this, and he was back because he was comfortable. I think that, like as I said, good learning, isn't it, for him? He can't get away with that. So he's pushing himself here. He's really digging in. He's trying his best. He's looking to the Lee Hallett, covering up well.
Fair play to Lee Hallett though. He's not gone running, has he? He's been in punching range the entire fight.
I think that's just because his legs have slowed down that much. He really is looking tired now, but.
Got people in Germany watching, Tom?
Can't speak any German, sorry. I can speak Spanish, but I can't speak German.
Action Jackson, Mason, Cartwright fan saying title staying in Ellesmere Port.
Think so, yeah, definitely.
Gary O'Brien, a bit of a Masha fan, Tom.
What's he saying to me there?
If Masha can beat Fazza, he's going to be knocking on the door again.
Yeah, that's a fair comment. It's a big chance for both of us. We had a chat before, me and Masha. It's a big crossroads fight for us.
Seconds out for the 8th and final round.
8th round here. Matty, Fagan and Lee Hallett, all in the bag for Fagan. He's not going to get caught, put the kiss of death on him there.
Definitely is the last round out here, isn't it?
But let's just see if he can really step it up and see if there is any opportunity to get Hallett out.
Yeah, I think he just needs to keep that same momentum he had there in that last round. It was looking good. Lovely shot. Head going in there a little bit from Hallett.
Naughty that, wasn't it? Put his head right into the middle of Fagan's face there. Fagan hasn't touched it to look for any blood. He's going to get a point taken off.
I think it's the right call, to be fair. It hasn't happened much before, but it was quite a deliberate one there.
Yeah, see how Fagan reacts to that. I think he asked him in a not the most pleasant way what he was playing at there.
Oh yeah, he won't act kindly to that. He'll be looking to hurt him now.
Beautiful uppercut.
Great atmosphere here as well from the Ellesmere Port firm. They're all getting up behind him. A little bit low from Fagan now. Sure, that was probably meant from that last head clash. He's holding quite a bit now, Lee.
Yeah, he's probably regretting putting his head into Fagan's face and just trying to stay safe.
Red rag to the ball, wasn't he? He's come out firing. Good shot.
Yeah, stiff right hand there.
Just a shame he was right on top of him when he landed it. You can tell he's the corner are happy with him here. I can see a big beam and smile off Peter Fagan in the corner. His teeth are gleaming.
Nice right hand from Fagan. More good footwork. Yeah, I think he's looked the part tonight.
I think it's been a quality performance from him, especially after 12 months out. You know, he could have got in there looking a bit rusty, timing off the pace, but he's looked great from the first round.
Oh, you get people saying it's only Lee Hallett and look at his record, but it's the way he's done it. You know, he's looked good tonight.
So you've got to look good against these people. If you know, Matty could have came in and had a lacklustre performance, and everyone would have been no one's really batting an eyelid, but he's had a good solid 8 rounds. He's won every one of them. Looked dangerous in some of them. I think he'll be very happy with his performance.
Won every round. Tell you what, well done Lee Hallett as well for sticking in there. It's difficult for him, that. Great performance. Good fight for the fans as well. He's been in a fight there, he knows, doesn't he? Yeah. Earned his money tonight. Here comes Michael past the announcement. I don't think we can give Hallett anything there, can we? Plus you have a point deducted.
Yeah, 80 points to 71. Yeah. Nearly needed to be calculated then.
You're not that punchy yet, Tom.
All right. Smile, Mac. I was looking at his coach before, Hallett's coach, thinking how does I know him, like Johnny Greaves, isn't it? Have you fought him? No, I haven't fought him, Greaves, but he's a well-known journeyman, isn't he? Yeah. Been on the circuit for many years. He was a good fighter, wasn't he, Johnny? Good, solid opponent, the type of guy who make the sport go round. Johnny Greaves. I'd say the boxing needs these people, doesn't it? Here we go to Michael Bass.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 8 rounds of welterweight action, star referee John Latham has scored the contest 80 points to 71 points for. Your winner, hailing from his hometown of Ellesmere, Matty Fagan.
There he goes, as Mystic Tom Farrell said,
And a
80-71.
Your appreciation, please, for Lee Hallett.
All right.
I'm going to jump off. You're going to have Luke Madeira for Mashadod's fight with Ibrahim Riaz. I expect some good trash talk, Tom. Build the fight.
You won't hear none of that from me today.
Build the fight, and then I'll be back for Mason Cartwright.